We had a lot of really great team members who were also incredibly underwater. We've been really lucky to partner with Collectiv. They've helped to really bring the team together and understand those best practices for driving user adoption, creating accurate reports, not doing a whole lot of rework. They've given us a view into how we can cut down our ongoing process time. Rather than spending 3 weeks getting something ready for the next release, we've been able to decrease those time frames. I'm the demand center manager at CS Associates. My role here is to help our marketing operations team make sure that we understand the impact of the various campaigns that we run. One of the things that's really important in order to understand how those things are performing is to be able to make sure we're all pulling the same data in the same way. We felt that Power BI was the best way to get that transparency to all of the various stakeholders that we work with. When looking at learning and implementing a new tool like Power BI, we definitely had the right brains in the room, but not the time or resources to really sit down and dig into the tool and understand best practices. So we were spending a lot of time going through multiple rounds of revisions in order to experiment and see what was going to work best for us. When we made the decision to bring in a consultant to help us with our Power BI launch, we decided to go with Collectiv. I knew right away that we were in the hands of some experts who would be able to guide us through this process and make sure that we weren't just building dashboards, but we were building something that was going to be usable for all of our team. We utilized Collectiv's consulting as a service feature. This has been a really great feature for us because we can get consulting across a variety of places. We can also get advice and consult on things like creating a feedback loop to get information on how people are using things, what requests they'd like to see, what changes they might like made. So rather than working on a single report and really using that more waterfall methodology where we go from end to end, we've been able to use Collectiv as a partner so that we can really make this project shine from end to end. Our project with Collectiv has focused mainly on Power BI dashboards and reporting. However, we have benefited from their expertise in other areas as well. Collectiv has been able to help us understand the best way to do that data modeling, implement data governance processes. We've also been in discussions on things like data warehouses, using Azure and other systems and what the possibilities look like there. We just recently started to change this model where more of our Marcom team can go readily into the dashboards, begin to do some of their own self-service understanding on the dashboards. It's been a really big win for us, and that wouldn't have been possible without Collectiv. We have certain teams that are doing 40% of their total work they were using to run reports, especially in our paid social teams. They can now take that time and focus on, understanding the impact of the work that we're doing, improving various projects, doing some A/B testing. So Collectiv has really impacted our business from the ground up and has even gotten the attention of our senior leadership. I've worked with a lot of different consultants for a lot of different projects. And I think the thing that makes Collectiv stand out is that they really do bring a human aspect to things. Very often, I feel that consultants tend to rush through things, or, you're just a number. You're just one of many, many clients that they're working with. But Collectiv, they know us by name. They work with us very closely. So at no point do I feel like they're talking down to us, which I've experienced with some other consulting firms. I feel like they really give us practical solutions that help us achieve our goals and really make things scalable. They can translate things into real world experience so that our team members, whether they are very technical or not technical at all, can easily work with them and be guided through the process in order to get the best results possible. We no longer need to do ad hoc reporting where we're reinventing the wheel every time, but instead we have everything in a very easy to use fashion, and we've reduced the amount of time people are spending and reporting drastically. We also have teams asking for additional reports because they've been able to see how flexible things are, how much benefit they get from being able to understand not just, how many people opened this email or how many people clicked on this link, but what are the trends over time? How many people at my top account were able to work on this? And they want that for themselves as well. And that's all thanks to Collectiv.